everyone. This is Karen from Grace Be Creations. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. As you all know, today is Making It Monday. It is our the very first start of the series that I'm doing on my channel, and this is an interactive, creative day that's has to do with the viewers, and all of you put in what you would like to see be made on Making It Monday, and I chose out of a bowl on Saturday of what we were going to make on this Monday, and what was chosen was the circle flowers. So today I'm going to show you how to make these really beautiful circle flowers. I actually made one this morning as I was doing some pre-cutting, and I made this really cute pink flower. And some storms just started, so it might get a little noisy, I'm not sure. But I really wanted to get this video made earlier tonight. It's only 7 o'clock, so I really want to get this video out before 11 o'clock at night. So I'll just have to work through the storms. But yes, we're going to make these today. I'm going to show you how to do these circle flowers. They're a lot of fun. They look beautiful in a junk journal. You might notice that there's something over here on my desk. It's my Sizzix Big Shot Switch Plus. I have the electric one. It's my best friend. I'm telling you, I had the crank one, the Big Shot, the regular one that you crank through, and I had that one for the longest time and it did its job, but I really needed something that was a lot bigger that I could do more of, and ever since I got this one, I have not gone back. So I already pre-cut a lot of my circles, but I'm going to show you how to do a couple of them, but I don't want to waste all of the time cutting circles out. I'm going to show you what you need to cut out. I'm going to do a few, and then I'm going to show you how to make them, because that's the most important part. So this is what we're going to do. So I got this really cool, first of all, okay, let me make a list of the things you guys are going to need first, okay? You're going to need, you want tissue paper. You want, what's it called? Glassine bags. You know, that, or like wax paper. You can do wax paper, you can do glassine bags, any of that works. You want vellum. The vellum is the most important, and the reason why is vellum is really stiff and it's going to add the structure to the flower. So you want vellum. You want book paper. You want some lace to make some circles in. Another most important part, you want tulle. You definitely want tulle. It's a pain in the butt to cut, but it's what makes the flowers look really nice. And then you add a little bit more lace. And then after that, you can add whatever you want. Brown bags, those brown bags that are like glassine, you can cut up some of those. You can cut some cardstock. Here's some decorative tissue paper. And what I'm going to show you is I'm cutting one of those Simplicity clothes design. You know how you can get those like little papers that come with like the clothes? That's like the design sheet for it. I'm going to show you, I'm going to cut up a couple of these and I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, if you guys have a cutting machine, you're going to use the circles. I'm going to show you what sizes you're going to use. That's going to be most helpful. Let me get my measuring tape really quick. Okay. So the circles that I have, the size circles that I have to make the flowers, I have 2 of each size because I like to try and get a lot done. The largest one is the 3-inch circle. The second size down is going to be it's 2.5. Yep. So 3, a 2.5, and then this one's the 2. Yep. So 3, 2.5, and 2 in circles. are the 3 that you're going to use. You can go smaller too if you want to have like a smaller center on your flower. You can do that too. All the layering is good. It doesn't matter. You can use smaller ones too, but these are the sizes that I'm using. And then basically I'm just going to lie down my cuts. Now, not everybody has a die cut. Yeah, actually it is a die cut machine. I don't know why I thought that was the wrong word. Not everybody has a die cut machine, and not everyone has the Sizzix one that cranks or whatnot. But you can also, if you have a paper punch that is in these sizes, and if you don't have any of that at all, the best way to do it is to grab like a jar and draw a circle around it and then cut circles out. There's plenty of ways to make circles. You're going to need a lot of them. So the prep work takes a while, but it's so worth it in the end. It takes a good hour of prep work because you want to get all these circles made. But I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Once you have them all made up, you can make a bunch of them. Now you're going to hear a loud noise because I'm going to put this through the machine. I'll probably edit this part out. I don't know. We'll see how loud it is. But I'm going to push this through. Yes, that's a normal noise for this machine. It's because it's cutting the dies. Sometimes it makes a really loud popping noise, but... Okay, so I take it out. Then I have my circles. And then what you're going to do is once you pull your circles up, sometimes they're a little hard to get up because they stick to the... For all of you who have this, I'm sure you know what I mean. Sometimes you just have to lift it up off the mat. I'll get that one after. Alright, so we got our circles. Circles. This one is feisty. It wants to stay. There it goes. Alright, so once you get your circles out, throw this out. Once you get your circles out, what you're going to do is you're going to crinkle them up. I know that sounds really weird, but you need to crinkle up all your circles because that's what's going to make the flower have its texture. You want them to be wrinkled up. And you'll see why once we make the flowers. But you can already tell why that's important, right? Because it gives it like structure. Okay, so let me do one more. I think there's one more element that I don't have that I wanted to add to here. I think I have plenty of tulle. I think there was one more element that I wanted to add. I think it was these. I think I'll just throw all of these on here. The die cuts will probably, the dies will probably cut right through it. I can probably just do 2. I thought there was one more thing I wanted to add. So I have everything. I think I have enough glassine bags. I like to make sure I have a good portion of everything. I think I have enough glassine bags. Tissue paper. Got plenty of tissue paper. Decorative tissue paper is nice too. You can do napkins if you want. I'll actually do a small piece of napkin as well. I think it'll go through all of them. This die cut machine cuts really well, so I might be able to get all of them through. Alright, I'm going to lie these down. I want the bigger ones there. Alright, I'm going to put that on. I might have to run this one through twice. I know, it sounds horrible. See it coming out the back? It's so cool. I love this machine. This machine is like Awesome. This was one of my best purchases. This and the Cricut. Okay. Get some circles. I like these colors actually. That's gonna look really nice. You just pull them apart. And then you just wrinkle them up. And you undo them. And we add them to the stash. And then here's, see, this is the napkin ones. See, that went right through. Actually, this will be cut in half because I went half on the other. Oopsie, it's okay. I got the napkins I wanted. Whoops. But there's the napkins. And those are gonna look adorable as well. I'm just gonna take these and I'm gonna crinkle them up. Some people, like, I've seen a couple of people make different flowers like this and they use glue on it, but I'm not doing that. All right, so that's, whoops, I almost forgot the two purple ones. So that's how you do the cutting. You're just gonna go and you're gonna cut everything. Make circles out of everything. Lace, you can do fabric. You can do, like I said, tissue paper, toilet paper, anything that you want to make as a part of your flower, right? I used some of that decorative paper that I got the other day, like this stuff here, or like that. The glassine bags are really, really good because they add a lot of structure to it. I wanted to add some of this, but it has like little beads in it, and I don't want that cracking in my machine. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's get to the fun part. Making the flowers. So here's the flower here, and this is the one I just made earlier. You can see it's got different layers, and if you want to make your flower just look more, you can like scrunch it up, you can put glue in it. You're also going to need your awl as well, so that you can poke a hole in the center of your flower. And then just looking really quick, mine's right here. You want to have some brads. You want to have some long ones. You don't want the real short ones, because you want them to be able to go through the paper. Like, I might not be able to get this rose gold one in. This'll work. I know these ones work. I've already used some of those. You just can't use the real small ones. And then you're gonna wanna have some flower centers. You can pick anything for flower centers, or you can just, the brad makes a good enough center. You don't have to have anything extravagant. These are the ones that I picked out. As you can see, just the regular brad looks good on there. And then you have the one that has the cute little pearl in the center. It all depends on what you want. Okay? So I'm gonna put this aside. I don't want to get that glued on. That's a part of my Sizzix machine. And let's make some flowers. And you can make circles out of anything, like just drawing a circle around a bunch of papers, layers, and just cutting it out with scissors, and there's lots of different ways. However you want to make your circles. All right, so you're going to start with the largest pieces. Like, you want to do the large circles first. You want the largest to be on the bottom. So we're just going to make a couple. And then you want the glassine bags, the vellum to be in the center, because they're rough. Like, they're hard to crinkle up. You know how vellum is. It's really tough paper, but that's what holds your flower together. So, all right, I'm going to start with this one. A lot of times I start with fabric on the bottom, just because I like the soft feeling on the bottom of the flower. I don't have two, I don't think I did any, I did some, I have more lace than anything. Shocker, I know. All right, I think I'm just going to start with this one here. I'm going to go with the brown. I'm going to go with this. Make sure it's nice and wrinkled. And I'm going to work my way up. So I'm going to do like a pink. Then I'm going to throw Mimu's. She's scratching my chair. I hate it when she does that. She knows I'm doing a video. And then while you're in the center, you can throw one that's larger. Like if you do a piece of lace, like if you go big, small, small, then you can go big again with a piece of lace because it shows through the top. It just gives it like a really cool effect. Oh, here's some fabric. I did have some fabric, but it's a smaller one, so I'll add a piece of fabric there. And then I want to add a piece of vellum here. And then you just kind of stack it up. You don't want to put a large one on top of here, only if it's like lace, then you can see through it, because then you won't see the underneath it. You want it to stack up unless it's see-through. Does that make sense? Let me see. All right, I have vellum. I want to do a piece of tissue. I think I'm going to do the smaller. Mimu's! Oh my goodness. She's like, Mommy, I'm just going to... Hold on, I got to stop her from doing that. Hey! Oh, she knows I'm doing a video. She's hilarious. Okay. And then I'm going to do another piece of lace. And then I want a piece of tulle. I don't know why I called tulle. I cannot stop calling it tulle. A piece of tulle on the top. And I put the tulle on top of like a red piece of paper because I can't see it if I don't, because it's so fine. You know tulle. It's really hard to work with. All right. So there's my layers so far. And I'm going to look at it. I just want to see, of course, when you put the center and it's going to scrunch up. I don't think it's thick enough. So I'm going to take a couple of the top off because I want that stuff to be on top. I want to add a couple more little layers, maybe a piece of book paper. And you want it to be full so that it gives it a nice... No, I want to do this instead. Let me do this. And then, I don't know, would that look good? And then I'll add my other pieces back on top. Actually, no, that's smaller, so I'll go like that. Put my tool on top. Maybe I'll do one of these pieces of lace, like that. Whoop. Or should I put that underneath? Yeah, that looks good. All right, do I have the tulle on top? Yeah, see what I mean? It's like really hard to see. It is so fine. All right, now that looks like a really good layer. Now we're gonna poke a hole through the center. Now you really wanna make sure that it's centered. Just, you want to just lay the thing on top. Just look at it. Just kind of make sure that it's right in the center. And then just kind of push it through. Like this. Okay? You're going to push it through. And then while it's pushed through, you're going to roughen up the edges. You're like going to wrinkle it up. This is the perfect time to do this because you have the top, you have the all holding it all together. And then you'll be able to do it more when you put the pin through. All right. And it looks better when you get the brad piece in. This is the tough part. This is probably the hardest part of the whole thing, because you have to make sure that you hold these together so that when you pull this out, you don't lose the holes because there's so many different layers. So I've done it before where I had to remake the hole again. So when you get the awl in there, just make sure you circle it to make the hole nice and big. And then I just take it out and I stick this right in and hopefully it goes through. There we go. And then we're gonna get it nice and tight so that it pops up. And then there is your flower. And then you can take glue. You can actually do a little bit of glue on the sides. And then you go in and you just rough it up. Or you can just like scrunch it up into a ball and then undo it and play around with it. However you want your flower to look. A lot of people will go like this and then undo it and then it looks all crinkly. But see how pretty that is now? Look at how adorable that is. I love it. I love these flowers. They look so nice in a junk journal. There, see? Now it's looking like a flower. And once you get it the way you want it, you can sometimes glue along the edges so that it doesn't move or lose its shape. And I'll just go around and I'll just dab it into the paper. And then once the glue dries, you don't see it. And your flower stays its shape. It's really cool. Now, do I want to put a center on or do I want to leave that as is? I'm probably going to leave this one as is. I actually think this looks really cute. And that's how you make a circle flower. And you have all the different layers. And you can make it as thick as you want. Just make sure that you have a brad that's going to be able to go through it all. But that's how you make your paper flower. You can add like little gems to it. Like if you want to add little pearls. You can add little diamonds if you want. If you have like little... You know how you can, you see these little nail gems that I've got? You can take those little ones and just put them around the edge. You can do whatever you want to make it look pretty. And I have these little buttons here. You can put a button in the center, like if you wanted to do that, or whatever you want to do. So let's make another one. This time, I want to add a little more purple. I'm going to go purple and lace. Purple and lace. I'm going to like do every other, like start with, I got to start with the bottom that's wide. So I'll do that and that. And then I'll do like that. I think I'm going to add, that's pretty. That's like a glassine bag that I printed. I'm going to add that. I'm probably going to scrunch these up a little bit. They're lying a little bit flat. All right. These are so fun to make. So fun. This is tissue. This was actually a napkin that I, yeah. Let me see. Did I just do that? Okay. I got these little purple ones I can add. Actually, I don't like the look of that one. Alright, that. And then I'm going to add a little piece of lace in between. And then I'm going to put one of these on it. I like these little snow things. Those look cute. Then I'm going to do another purple. You can do a book page. Like I said, you can do anything. That's what's so fun about these. You can layer them however you want. You can do printed paper. I did some of these, that little material that I had that has like the ridges. I can add one of those on there. And then I want one piece that I like to add on the very top. I like to put the tulle right on top. I just like the look of the tulle on top. All right, how's that for layers? That took quite a bit of layers, I think. I think that'll look good. I think I like it. Actually, hold on. I want to exchange this one a little bit bigger. Put the tool on top. Yeah, I like that. That's gonna look pretty. All right, so I'm gonna grab my tool. Nope. Yep, my tool. I'm gonna grab my awl. Make sure that I'm in the center. Make sure to hold on to your circles really well. Some people, I've seen one person make these a long time ago, where they actually added the pieces onto the circle to make them. I like to layer it onto the table first to see how it's gonna look. That's the way I like to do it. I'm gonna try this rose gold in the center. I hope it's long enough. It's around the same size of the one that I just used. Well, it's a little bit shorter. Okay. Make sure you make your hole nice and big. And you slide it out. Slide it in. I'm actually surprised how easy those have been going. I've had so many problems. Now see, this one's a little bit shorter. But the nice thing about it being shorter is that it's going to create that more tightness in the center, so the flower will actually look a little bit better. But you don't want to go so small that it will rip on the bottom. Look at how cute that one is. Look at the lace layers, and then the rose gold is adorable. Oh my goodness, I just love it. You just play with it, like until you get it the way that you like it. You know, if you don't like how it's looking, you can just scrunch it up and then undo it. And you get the shape that you want. Like that. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to get it the way you really want it. All right, so now I'm going to add, there we go. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. In between the layers. If you can't get your shape, or you're having a hard time getting your shape, just add some glue and then do this. And that sometimes helps it. Oops. And sometimes if it doesn't take its shape, it just means you might not have enough layers as well. But this one came out really cute. I love that. You can also add like little pearls along the outer edges of them as well. There's a lot you can do with it. And then, like, I'll give you an example. Let me grab my book really quick. I'm going to grab the junk journal. And I just want to show you how adorable these look in a book. Like there's this one, and then we have the one that I just made. Right? I love this one. I think this one came out so cute. Like here's an example, right? You can just put it up in the corner here. You can put a little string over the top and have it hang or something, or you can just lay it in the center, or you can pick a page you want it on, up in the corner or on an edge so you can kind of see it in your book, it looks so pretty. Or if you want to put it on the front of your signature, you can also do that as well. These are great toppers for a book. Like if you want to make a bunch of them and you want to like right? You want to like decorate your book with them. You know, they're perfect. They are so cute. I love these flowers. So that's how you make the circle flowers. I absolutely love these. I used to make them all the time. I made that one today. And then these two I made a while ago. And you got the pearl in there. I like adding these to them. They also look really adorable in the center. I'm going to make one more because we're only at 30 minutes. I'm going to make one that's really, really thick with a smaller brad so I can show you the difference between adding a lot of layers and then adding too little of layers. Sometimes if you add a lot, when you put the pin in the center, it brings everything squished in and you have a little bit better of a flower. So sometimes actually packing it tight can actually look better sometimes, or it cannot. It just depends. I'm going to pause for 1 second because my husband just got a package delivered and I want to make sure it doesn't get wet outside. I will be right back. You won't even notice it. Hold on. Actually, let me just pause it really quick. Okay, I am back. I am so glad I did that because it's pouring outside. And it was something important. So, okay. Let's make one that's a little bit thicker. And I'm going to show you what happens. I'm just going to like layer it. Okay, I'm going to put a lot of big ones. You know what? I know what I missed in the last one. This is the one that came out really good. The one that we just did, the rose gold, I know why it didn't come out good. I didn't add the vellum. I was wondering why it wasn't getting any structure to it. It's because it doesn't have the layer of vellum in it. You got to have that vellum. This card paper really makes all the difference. I don't know why I forgot that. Let's make sure we get it in this one. We'll add like 3 of them. All right, so I'm going to do big on the bottom. I'm going to go with a lighter color. Like that. Like that. Some tissue. Get that vellum in there. I was wondering why it wasn't grabbing. I was like, why isn't it getting fluffier? Totally forgot the vellum. I'm going to add a piece of lace ahead of time. Way in the bottom. Let's put... It's funny seeing all these circles. I had them all nice and neat when I first started. Everything was like by the... It was by the texture. Oh, I make such a mess when I'm crafting. I'm sure everyone does. I'm going to put another piece of vellum. I'm putting 3 pieces of vellum in this one. And then I'm going to add some of these really cute purple circles. I'm going to put another piece of lace down. I'm making this one thick. She gonna be thick. She gonna be... I cannot believe tomorrow is the 4th of July. I'm actually going to add a piece of this. This is wax paper. I'm actually going to put this one down there. See how it's already lifting? It already has like a thickness to it. I didn't do a good job in the last one. It's okay, I can make more. It's okay, it's okay. Oops. I'll probably be doing a another video tomorrow. We're not doing too much for the 4th. We're just doing a little barbecue here. Just having some food and watching the fireworks at night. But I'll probably throw a video up tomorrow. Probably doing some more pages in the book or something. All right, I'm really stacking this one. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun to put the brad into. It's already starting to come apart. It's because of the vellum pieces. All right, now I want to add my tulle on the top. I'm going to do one more piece of lace and then tulle. Oh, this one's going to be adorable. Look at how thick that is. This one, oh, she's going to be really good. All right, let me grab my tulle. Where'd it go? Where did you go? There you are. What a mess. All right, find the center. Ow! I slipped it on the wax. Okay, let's not do that. I don't know why the point didn't hold it down. This one's really thick. Okay, let's find the center. I hope you guys will enjoy making these. I hope I see a lot of photos. I don't like the way that... Hold on. No, that's the only one I can see. I don't have any other tool. Hold on. All right, now I got it. All right, so there's the center. Ooh, this one's tougher. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay, that one's going to be interesting. If I get the brad through this one on the first shot, I'm going to be shocked. Because this one's really thick. Look at all the layers. Now, I'm going to make sure the ones on the bottom are also centered. They're not. I can already tell they went off to the side a little bit. I don't like how that came out, so I'm going to throw a couple of different ones on top. No. Yeah, that's better. Let me see if I can. I also did some embossed pieces as well. I can probably throw that on the bottom. That's pretty. Yeah, if you want to look underneath, if you notice that the large ones aren't centered, you can pull them off and just put some different pieces on the bottom just to center it a little bit better. I wonder if I should I put one more piece of vellum on the very bottom. All right, this is a big flower. I'm scared. I'm scared to put the brad piece in. Maybe I should use this really long one, but no. Actually, I think a shorter one will work better because it will give it its shape. You don't want it too short, though. Like I said, you don't want it to get lost in the bottom. So I think I'm going to just use... Should I do another rose gold? No, I'm going to do this one. I like the look of this one. All right. Here goes nothing. Uh-oh. Yay! I got it. All right, I can already tell this is going to be tight, but it's good. All right. Oh yeah, this one's definitely going to be a lot more shape to it. All those pieces of vellum in between, I'm going to crinkle it up. I know it looks weird doing that because you think you're ruining it, but you're not. Oh, I like this one. This one has all kinds of nice little layers to it. All the pretty layers. There. I like this one. I actually like the colors in this one. You can see like the purple in between like really well with the lace kind of lying on underneath the colors. And I think with this one, where it's nice and flat, I think I'm going to go ahead and add a rhinestone to the center of this one. Either a rhinestone or I was thinking one of these little hearts. I think I want something circular. I'll use a rhinestone. I'm going to put the glue around the center. And this one would be more like a shabby chic. Like a shabby chic flower. Because it's got like the rhinestone. Look at how cute that is. Look at how adorable. And look at all the layers in this flower. Isn't that cute? And these make great little gifts too. They're perfect for like Happy Mails, like if you send a Happy Mail to someone, or just gonna let that rhinestone dry because it's a little bit heavy. And then once everything dries, just fluff it up a little bit on top. I like putting these in like in Happy Mails I would do before. I would put them in bags like this. They just make such cute little gifts. I love them. I think these came out really cute. I hope you guys love them too. I would love to see if you make some. If you do, definitely share it with me. Share it with me over on the group. If you're new here, we have a Facebook group that's made off of the YouTube channel, Grace Be Creations. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you haven't yet, go on over and join. Everybody is so nice. We share all of our projects and all of our work. You can share your Etsy links if you need to, YouTube channels. I don't have all the rules like the other groups do where they don't allow any external links. I want everybody to be able to share whatever it is you want to share. If you want to share with people your small business on Etsy, if you want to share all of your things that you're making, I don't have any rules to my group. Well, I have some: courteous, kind, you know, no bullying, and you know, no I don't do selling on my group, but you can send people to your Etsy page. But yeah, so I would love to see your pictures on the group if you go and join. And I just hope that you guys make some of these flowers. I think that they're so fun and they're perfect for the junk journals, and I just enjoy doing them, and I hope that you do too. So this was the Making It Monday, and in this video I want you to, if you haven't yet, leave a comment below and add your pick for the Make It Monday. And then I'll draw next Saturday for the one that's going to be for next Monday. So if you haven't yet, because I've already have everybody's list already, or if you have another idea, like if you have a different idea than the one that you put in last week, you can go ahead and add another one in if you want. Just throw a comment down below what you would like to be picked for the next project, and we will do another drawing on Saturday. So that's it. So I'm gonna finish up this video, upload it so that you guys can see it a lot earlier, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful night. Make sure you leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't. I will see you guys later. Bye.